Welcome, everybody. Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023 at 9 a.m. ETS, Board of Health members and staff will meet in the meeting room 2 Memorial Hall, 272 Main Street. Roll call of officers.
Chris Nosala.
Yeah, Myers.
James Bourquin. Additions or deletions not anticipated 48 hours in advance.
We're gonna have to add, we need to set a meeting to answer the open meeting law complaints.
Open meeting law complaint.
It's plural,
Pardon me?
plural, 2 of them.
Okay, how do you want to do that?
What's that?
Can just
How do you
add,
want to do that?
I don't think we need to do a public hearing. I think we just have to set up
we have to set up a meeting.
How many, Eric, you said you have a time or something, right?
Sure, the response to the open meeting law complaints, the first one is due by September 1st. Because both complaints are alleged substantially the same information, I think it makes sense for the Board of Health to address both complaints in the same meeting. That would mean, in all likelihood, we'd probably have to do something beginning of next week. It doesn't have to be a public hearing, but it does have to be at an open public meeting to
Okay.
discuss the complaints. It's not an executive session material.
You got an input on that, Gavin?
Nope.
Want to do it for next Monday?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you available on Monday, Gavin?
I'll have to look at my schedule. Just schedule whatever you need to do. Accordingly, and I will adjust my schedule.
Yeah. I'm trying
I
to
am sorry, I just miscalculated. I'm leaving Sunday for vacation for a week.
Okay.
You two guys can handle that though.
Yeah,
You guys can, so go according to your schedules.
okay, I'm just trying to get my phone back on so I can look at the, my calendar, but
Okay, Monday's a little difficult for me. Gavin, you were speaking about Tuesday before. Is Tuesday still better for you?
I don't have any preference on better or worse
Okay,
for next week. I have a full schedule. Just schedule whatever you guys want, and I will adjust the schedule accordingly.
okay.
okay, give me a second. I'm still trying to get my phone to unlock. And I'll look up calendar. Let's see. Next, oh yeah, the 20, what are we,
29th.
29th, I'm free. Gavin, is that gonna be at 9 o'clock or are we back to, nights?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We need to address our fall schedule anyway. So, however this needs to get scheduled, I'll make sure I'm available.
Okay, and then I guess, Eric, we need to talk to Sabrina or yourself about your schedule for the 29th. Because it sounds like now we're all available, so whatever time you're available.
Whatever time the board.
Okay.
needs, so,
Okay.
All
So
right.
I will send out a notice after this meeting
Yeah,
with the exact time on the 29th.
yeah, I'm thinking late, cause, I'm a little busy this time, so, you know, I should be at work right now.
There is going to be a
Yeah.
Board of Selectmen meeting at 6, so that would be the one conflict that I would have.
4:30?
4:30, I guess?
Okay, so we'll tentatively say 4:30.
Do you hear that, Gavin?
I did.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Give me 1 second to record this. Board of Health meeting at 4:30. Okay. I'm in.
Okay, it says reappointment of officers. Well, I was convicted before tried. I walked out with a dismissal. I exercised my freedom of speech, and the judge had no problem with that. So, obviously the executive session, I politely walked out of it because it wasn't the appropriate time. And now it is the appropriate time, so I'm going to just share that I want to stay as chair if possible, and if you two want to change the schedule, govern yourselves accordingly.
Okay. Gavin, what do you think?
I would like to, unfortunately, because I'm not there, I would like to say some more things, but I don't think it would be appropriate not to do that in person, just from my point of view and my belief. I do, however, at this moment, feel that I would support a change of officers. If Chris, you'd like to make a motion on that?
We can make a motion to change officers if you like, yeah.
You wanna continue this to the next meeting?
Do you wanna do that, Gavin, when you're in person? Although Jim won't be here.
For the
I
next
would, right.
scheduled meeting, I will be here, not this.
We don't know when our next scheduled
We don't
meeting
even
is.
have a scheduled meeting yet.
But that'll be determined in this meeting, right?
I hope so.
Okay.
What do you think, Gavin?
So, sure, if we want to move that and put it as an agenda item on our next
Regular meeting.
typically scheduled meeting, which would typically be 2 weeks from this week.
Okay. Cal, I guess that's what we're doing.
Okay, so it's the 23rd, that would mean that we would be meeting on Wednesday, the 6th of September.
No, Gavin, question, are we out of summer schedule and going back to nights?
As of right now, nighttime on the 6th would be better for me. I'm scheduled during the day to work. So if we want to start returning to an evening schedule, starting September 6th, that would work for me.
6 or 7, Gavin?
Time,
5?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock?
Okay.
On what day, the 9th?
Yeah.
That's a
The
Wednesday.
6th.
The 6th.
Well,
I have a conflict, but
Oh.
I can give you guys notes for everything, and I can be available on the phone. Or I can call in.
when are you available?
Nights, pretty much just Monday.
Mondays? Can we do Mondays?
You can't do Monday.
Can't do Mondays.
But I can, my son's just at football practice, so I can call in and do it that way.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're going, September 6th at 7 PM?
Same with that, Kevin? 7 PM?
I did. Is Rick not available?
He's gonna call in.
Okay. Is that a regular, all right, well, we'll disregard that, okay.
Yep. For the health meeting at 7 PM. Okay, so that takes care of that next meeting.
All set on that now? Everybody's good?
Yep.
Okay, excuse me. Septic permits for review.
I don't have any.
Nothing? Nope. Okay. 108 Warren Road, dumpster and well update. Remember that one?
So, at the last meeting, we talked about this. The board had asked me to send out 2 letters, one to the complainant and one to the person that has the dumpster on the property. So with the complainant, the recommendation was to bring up the wellhead above the ground surface to hopefully improve water quality. And he did call me back. He had a well company come out to give him a price for that extension 18 inches above ground. And he said, yeah, I think it's a good idea. I'd like to do it. It's just a matter of money. So he wants to, I guess, think about it and get the money together if he'd like to do it. But
Does he need like an extension on time?
I mean, it isn't an order. We couldn't order him to do it because there is no requirement for an existing well to have the wellhead above grade. So, again, it was a recommendation, and he, likes the recommendation, he's just gotta come up with some money, it sounds like.
Okay.
And then the owner of the property that's got the dumpster on it, I sent him a letter essentially asking me to get in touch with him to see if we could find a better place on the property for the dumpster, and he has not gotten back tonight.
Yep.
Would it be appropriate, Rick, to send him a letter specifying that if we have severe flooding, et cetera, that well is gonna be drawing in water and he should really attempt to fix that?
Yeah, he's aware.
He is
So,
aware of
Yeah,
it?
yeah, we had that whole conversation, and he's fully aware, thinks it's a good idea, it's just a matter of money.
All right. I'll start with that, Gavin?
Sounds good.
Okay. What's that question?
Yeah, well set with that.
All right, fall meeting schedule. Oh, that's coming up, huh?
Yeah. Are you around this winter, or are you heading south?
Right now, I think I'm gonna be here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay,
And that's not a definite though, that's just I think.
okay. So, we looking at meetings at 7 o'clock for the rest of the winter, I assume?
That's
Yeah.
the way it's been in the past. That gives everybody a chance to get home from work and do their stuff. Mhm.
It's really late.
I'd like to discuss that with the three of us present,
Yeah,
so,
okay, well, we got the meeting set up for
yeah.
next time,
On the
so,
6th, we can discuss that on the 6th, right?
okay,
All in favor, you in favor of that, Karen?
That's fine.
yep, we're good with that. Fee increases. Let's see.
Fee permit increase.
You have before you your current application fee schedule. You have your dates on when we have renewed from 2019 up until 2023. We have been actively increasing these fees.
Yeah,
But the town administrator has asked us to find 3 more ways of increasing. So I was looking at the camp fee at $10, Pepperell's at $50, Lunenburg's at $25. Our hauler fee is $200, I would suggest $250 at least. And Gavin suggested commercial septic systems be increased from $200, but we didn't really talk about what was more appropriate. Rick, do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, we don't see way too many commercial septic systems, so it's a fee increase, but I'm not sure how much
it'll,
it'll increase revenue.
Right.
how about motel licenses? We don't have a lot of those. We could put those to 1,000 and it wouldn't make a difference. Since the Benjamin Motel is no longer in business.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Illegal dumping fees, we are going to 300. I don't know what's a milk fee?
That's, so there's a milk license and a frozen dessert license that are required by the Mass General laws. I think they're really low, with $2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And the question was whether or not we even have the ability to raise those, because I believe they're set by that Mass General law.
Oh.
That's why they're so low, so, we can look into that one if you wanna raise it, to see whether
You
that's
don't- you don't-
possible or not.
Yeah, I mean, for $2 and the amount of licenses that we have for milk, I think that you'd be better off taking the hauler license that's currently $200 and raising that. You probably have 12 to 14, and that brings in
I know,
at least
A
3,000.
frozen
We've
dessert
been the other
license,
towns
what's
like
that,
over-
like ice cream powders or something?
Ashburnham does $350 for their hauler license, and Ashby gets $750.
Oh, well, there you go.
All right, do 350 and 750, really? That could raise
Do
some money.
500 easily.
Yeah, how many haulers do we have licenses from roughly?
About 14 right now.
14, that would raise quite a bit of money.
Who are they?
Well, GW Shar is exempt, so you have Republic Service, you have E.L. Harvey, you have who is the guy in Ashby? Murray?
Murray and Sons.
Murray and Son, been there, dumped that. There's a list. I could get it if you'd like to discuss it further at the next meeting.
No, I was just curious. I have no problem raising those. I didn't realize we were that far behind on a licensing fees. Jumping $200 in a year is kind of steep, I think. But I would have no problem jumping 100 right away. Maybe we can jump look at it again the following year and maybe jump another 100? Just
Well,
to
you did
catch up
that,
with the
you
rest of
did that
us?
with the food license, you had the $5, you raised it to 25, and then you raised it to 50, so it wasn't a huge jump, 5 to 50.
Right,
So you could go up $100 for the
Mm.
next 3 years.
okay. That will definitely help at 14, that's still $1,400, but, I mean, it's a little bit of money. Yeah, maybe Eric can, you know, get us
Gavin,
to
you
the
wanna
classes.
come in and sit as a full board to discuss this in person with us before we go forward on this? This could go to the 6th, I think, we could have a real good conversation on the 6th, so you're present.
That's fine, I mean, you know me, I would like to see, before making any decisions formally and voting on anything, I would like to see a printout of suggested permit fee increases compared to what they are now. I'm always in favor of having a percentage increase with a schedule to look at and talk about. And without any of that stuff in place, I'm not really at a point to vote on any fee changes unless we talk specifically in depth.
Yeah, I'm 100% in agreement with you.
The same way we did the recycling center fee increases, I think we should handle these fee increases as well.
Mhm.
Have a printout list of all the fees, what they are at now, what it would look like to do a 10 or 15 or 20 or 50% increase. And maybe we can put it on a schedule so we don't have to look at it every year. We can say, every year, let's add a 5% increase to it when we get to a round divisible by 20 whole dollar amount. We'll make the change on that year. I'd like to see something like that, but until we have something that we can kind of look at and compare to, I don't think I'm prepared to vote on fee schedules.
Okay, so we're gonna continue this to the September 6th meeting then, all right?
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
that'll handle that, all right.
Can we get, Carla, is there any way you can put together a spreadsheet with the
Absolutely.
current fee schedules and
Absolutely.
the proposed increase?
can you, for
Yes.
us, get us a copy of surrounding towns, what they charge?
Sure.
Thank you.
Are we all done with you, Rick?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get that over to Carl.
Thanks, Rick.
All right,
Thank you, Rick.
Have a good day, guys.
I know.
minute to June 23rd.
Did you have a chance to look at the minutes, Gavin?
I did not. I will have them back for you next week. I'll bring them to your office.
How's that with that, everybody?
Yeah, I already read them, Jim.
Invoices, Carla?
We only have one invoice, and it's the recycling stickers that we give out to the residents.
Mhm.
It's $245, we have 500, so this should last us several years.
Oh, good.
Okay?
And we're gonna start that in September when the prices go up?
This is just the recycling stickers that go on the totes.
Oh, I was thinking the ones that we had discussed. I don't think we ever
No.
actually approved that yet.
We haven't, that will be under recycling center update.
Oh, okay. Well, that was quick invoices.
Okay, recycling center updates. Where are we on that one?
You're still deciding whether or not you want to proceed with the stickers for the residents for debris, and whether you want stickers for non-residents for debris, and what you're gonna charge people for these stickers.
Okay, at this time, I'm gonna mention that we continue that till we have a full board for September 6th. Okay, you all set with that, Gavin?
That's fine.
Yep.
Okay. Future agenda. Any items?
Yeah, you got the executive session with Shaw's in November, tobacco regulation.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
updates.
didn't refer. Jerk. Okay. Yeah, so executive session with Straws, tobacco regulations update to be determined. I think that goes to the 6th again also, right?
Yeah, those will just keep carrying over
No,
until
I
we get them
can't
done.
keep carrying on, but we need a full board and we gotta do
Yeah,
harmony.
well, the
here.
tobacco regulations, I think we're waiting for,
We're waiting for the state to
Yeah.
come back with their revisions.
All right,
right, and the next meeting we did.
yeah, that's already done. Okay, everybody happy with what's happened?
So far,
Make a motion to adjourn?
motion to adjourn at 9:24.
Get a second, Gavin?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'm off to work.
Thank you, everybody.